Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Egypt.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're under... Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 3 minutes is...
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Rice. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to it? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got his cross in. Khan claims it without any fuss. Timber. It's Hernandez. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Valverde. And that's a throw-in.
Kubo deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Robertson. Xavi Alonso. He's in a great position here.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Timber tries to clear. Egypt are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that it's Iniesta! Oh, what has happened here? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Oscar Mingueza. And this is Puskás.
Mbappe.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Drogba is always looking to break lines. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Can he get on the end of this?
And that's...
And a chance! Off the post! And again! Once more against the woodwork! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well. Ajax can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press.
Drogba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Otto. Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He gets big!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Ajax merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Ajax can... He's having a go! Fantastic from Kaka! A finish right from the top draw! Egypt are level.
The goal scorer for Egypt after 49 minutes is number 7, Kaka.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Valverde. Kaka. Out to the left it goes.
Egypt do have a chance to counter here.
Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward.
Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
It's a searching pass. And he's straight offside. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Otto.
So we've reached the hour mark.
And here's Drogba. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Rice. Now it's Inzaghi. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde. Now it's Puskas. Kaka. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Climbs up big! Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ajax take the lead. And it's Kubo. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hernandez looking for a runner. He's being urged to shoot. They've won a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Kaká goes short. And this is Puskás. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There will be 5
Can he
minutes
spark a
added time.
counter here? Mbappe. Puskás. And it's Hernandez. In with the challenge. Drogba. Now it's Iniesta. And this is Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. Alonso has a shot! It's hit the upright. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta. He's in plenty of space here. It's Iniesta! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
Rijkaard. Iniesta could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Gea gets it clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's intervened well there.
And it's Neymar.
Iniesta. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Robertson. Oh, important interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to play it through.
That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Ajax heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
And it's Rijkaard.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out.
Drogba! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he thumps it clear.
Alonso. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Making their way home on public
Well, they're in a great
transportation
position,
today.
Peter,
Please
so
watch the
why
screen
stop
for train
now?
departure
I would
times
say
from
keep
all
going,
local
keep
major
at it.
stations.
They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Ajax, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. And the through ball. And it's Rice. He's gone for goal! Off the post! That has not gone well. Xabi Alonso. He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. He could be in here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And there's the header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar. Ball played for Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was alert to it. Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving on and making good progress. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Odo. Rice. Iniesta. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
McAllister. McAllister.
Such good technique.
Oh, played right into his path. Rijkaard. Iniesta. On 2 now and looking for 3. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Drogba. And a chance! Ajax are almost home and dry now. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rice. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings it to a close. Ajax can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Iniesta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Spread neatly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Bullet! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
There's a sharp little ball here. Somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Goal! Ajax! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Gullit. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a delicate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's searching, he's going for goal! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you. And Gullit! Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Rice. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Howson. And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar. Howson. And it's Berbatov.
Now
it's Rui Costa. Nice bit of trickery. Rui Costa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rui Costa is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Ajax clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Ajax are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And we are already promptly back underway.
And this is Hullet. He's come in hard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Irwin is there, and he can get that clear. Looking for options for movement. Howson calmly anticipates. Ajax, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Rui Costa. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal has it out wide and in space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Drogba. Rui Costa. Well read, and the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 41, Rice. Number 9, Didier Drogba.
Schneider.
Number 20, Neymar. Number 11,
Bruno
Elijah.
Fernandes.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's well seen too.
Number 2, Chouameni. Number 10,
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that.
Diego Forlan.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Alvarez.
Substitution in progress.
And he's there to retrieve it. Hazard. And here's Forlan. Great vision. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Probing pass. Ambitious ball here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is as far as it goes. Ajax are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Ajax.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is...
Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Zola. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in a great position here.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zanetti gets good distance on it. Good ball, good take. That looks a good ball through. And Zola! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And this is Zola. Oh, just skips past his man. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Ajax really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
25.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bellingham, and he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso, Neymar, Ajax finding their passes. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Neymar. Nice-looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Xavi Alonso.
There will be one.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, what can they make of this? And the whistle goes for half-time.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Milan, number 18, De Bruyne. Coming
Here we
on
go
to
again.
replace him is number
I think it'll be
4,
fascinating to
Neymar.
see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Iniesta. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Bellingham. Played into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's there to retrieve it. 60 minutes played. Look at the space, it's Drogba! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Inzaghi. Otto gets across to intercept that. Drogba is onto it in a flash. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, what has happened here?
That was lovely, that.
And he's got the beat. Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Zola really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, what a climb! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Driven forward. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Azar. Into the last 5 minutes.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he thumps it clear. Filippo Inzaghi. Zola. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti gets it away. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margin. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Saliba calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react.
Alonso.
Chiellini cuts out the pass.
Has a look and plays it forward.
And it's Rice.
There's the shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shot could be on.
Zola gets flagged offside.
It's run loose here.
And this is Xavi Alonso. De Jong.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's played it back, and that is expertly dealt with. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rice. Looking for a
Real chance! No mistake!
again in a trice, and they are soaring.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's a good ball. Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard makes the interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Carlson deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alonso!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Xabi Alonso is offering a wry smile there.
So, and the shot! He's scored! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Ajax are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way. Oh, this is a great... And Bebeto! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Rice has created one goal already. And he cuts out the supply. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar, oh, well played. Costa Curta tries to clear. Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chips it through. Rijkaard cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Solar takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. Number 9. Didier Drogba. Coming on the field.
Howson gets across to intercept that. No, that was never going to make it.
Raoul. Number 22. Matthias Cunha. Substitution.
Well, there's
in
the
progress.
clearance. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great vision. And this is Berbatov. He's got away. Berbatov. Good read, needed to be. And this is Messi! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ajax played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, a game that began so promisingly from their perspective. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you... And he shoots! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he...
Chance! Oh, it's come loose.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Robertson knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a searching pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Drogba. Robertson. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. And he's heaved it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Robertson. Fires it in low. Passing nice. And a chance! Nicely aimed pass. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He could be in here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Filippo Inzaghi. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Drogba. And it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pedri. Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. No way through. Costa Curta. And it's Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Ajax have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're underway again. Ajax carrying a one-goal lead. He's in a good shape to shoot! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar.
Robertson. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar.
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete!
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 41, Rice.
Both sides
Number
then taking this
9,
chance to turn to their benches.
Number
Barcelona
20,
go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Look at the space here.
Coming on the field.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Batistuta. Number 19, Hazard. Number 24.
He's only too happy to take that back.
Number 7, Donadoni.
Cannavaro.
Substitutions taking place.
It's Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard. Iniesta. Great vision. And he's in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that has been cleared. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Close chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Ajax really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Added time.
Shot a goal!
It's off target and by quite a way. That's a sharp pass.
Looking for the run. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Ajax can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here. Drilled in low. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes another cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Iniesta cuts out the pass. Oh, it's come loose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Iniesta tries to pass it through. He is through here. No way through, so Dropper! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard! Goal! Ajax! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ajax have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wide.
Shoots! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a sharp pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Messi. Big chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. Forlan has it out wide and in space. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Substitution for Ajax, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Didier Drogba, number 11.
Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played.
Raul, number 4. Filippo Inzaghi, number 6. Batistuta.
60 minutes played. Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely pass. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well read, nice interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Little pass back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Alonso! And that would have won it.
Xabi Alonso really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro with the clearance. Now it's Raul. This might spell danger. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ajax really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Five minutes to add. Now it's Inzaghi. Saliba. David De Gea. And there goes the final whistle. Ajax have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that.
He's got plenty of space. He's had a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Great vision. Well read, and the danger is averted. Varane cuts out the pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a promising position. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Swing, and again! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! This time, surely! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Looking for the run. Well, that's well seen too. Out towards the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Ajax grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rice. Matías Cunha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Matías Cunha.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. He charged, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hasebe.